be emotionally for you guys? Have you felt that with the big win on Wednesday's game, but it just feels like it's been a roller coaster ride a little bit?
Not really. It's games. It's the NBA schedule. We play a game, we win a game, we lose a game. You just move on and try and be better for the next one.
Where are you at? You haven't been as consistent as you were last year. Just a little bit up and down. Is it just the matchups, or is teams making adjustments? Where are you at with that?
I don't know what you mean by that question, but I go out there and try and play my best every game. Sometimes you make shots, sometimes you don't. Sometimes what we're doing on offense is different.
You're right around now 20 games into the season for your team. What kind of stands out about you guys, and what are maybe the biggest difference you see from what you guys were able to accomplish last year?
I feel like we maybe played a bit faster last year, but we're harping on that in practice. We're working on it. I feel like we've been better on defense, but not consistently. So that's where we can't really run out and transition and be ourselves. Also, our offenses, we're trying to pick on mismatches more this year. Which means the game slows down. We're not just playing freely and going at whoever. We're slowing down, making sure we're getting this person on that possession. So obviously that creates everything else to go slow.
Obviously that's a work in progress and evolution. Yeah. You'll kind of talk. Is there, you go like 5 games and do they recalibrate that offense, or is it like
no, I don't know. We just started doing that like 5-6 games ago. And I believe it's because we're also looking for a head into the postseason, and that's the type of basketball we're gonna have to play sometimes, So the more reps we can get in now, it's gonna be better for us.
You guys have so much home games in this month of December, and I remember last year how December was such a crucial month for you guys. You guys really kind of created some separation, if you will, in the standings. Mm-hmm. Do you kind of look at that? I know it's a game by game situation, but do you look at those saying 14, 15 games, whatever it is at home over the past few weeks, and then what's ahead? Do you look at that and having to capitalize on that?
Yeah, for sure. At home, we always have to have a winning record, and like you said, we have 14, 15 games at home. We should definitely be on the higher side of winning games this month. So that definitely is a goal, but we got to go one game at a time.
Coach has been complimentary of your verticality. How do you feel like you've progressed as a defender this year?
I don't know. I just go out there, try and do my job. Every day I do. Every day, every game, you're just trying to do the right reads and make the right reads. Maybe with time it gets easier. I don't know, but I don't know how to answer that.
So when you guys have lost this year, it seems like you guys have gone down a lot. In the last couple of games, you've been down a lot of these huge deficits. Is there a common theme when you guys are struggling? Like what's happening? How do you explain that?
I just feel like we just stop doing all the little details. We're obviously fatigued or tired or whatever you want to call it, and we don't do the little things. And then that obviously catches up to us. Our offense is very flowing offense where there's a lot of things are on timing. So if we don't do the little things to get open or whatever it may be, it just throws off everything. And teams are starting to scout us and trying to make us do our counters. So that's something we definitely have to go through. Where last year we didn't have that during the season until we got to playoffs.
We were talking to Harrison, and he was saying that like a team like Denver, they've been together so long that you're starting to see more and more layers to their offense. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you guys are slowly getting that as well, where just the continuity of being together for a year and a half?
Yeah, of course. That's why I said we're starting to pick at mismatches. Coaches are trusting us to throw that out there. But then it obviously comes with other things like slowing down our offense because we're going at someone. So it's super early in the season. The more we can do that, and we actually get to do that, when we do need to do that in the postseason, we'll be able to do both.
Do you enjoy the matchup with Jokic? I mean, you've got a guy who obviously has every tool in the bag offensively, and you're a guy that obviously has a lot of unique skill sets for a big man. What's that like when you go up against a guy?
Oh, of course. He's the best big in the league. The best player in the NBA, and as a competitor going against that, you always wake up a bit more motivated, than going against any other team. So. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of a kind. So, if you're not excited to go up against someone like that, then you shouldn't be playing the sport.
And what do you see from Keegan? Obviously, he's trying to work his way back. Mm-hmm. Second practice now. You pretty encouraged by what you're seeing from him?
Oh yeah, he's great. He's taking his time, making sure he's healthy. We don't want any setbacks. Especially with him. So whenever he's ready, we'll be there waiting.
What do you miss more about him? His defense, his offense, or mainly both?
Just everything. Keegan on the court. Does a lot. He's like you said, he opens the court, spreads the court for everyone. He's still kind of our rook, so we obviously want to do good. So anytime he's on the court, there's that, I don't know, that feeling where we just want to play better, you know, to get him in good spots.
You mentioned Jokic is the best player in the game. What makes him the best player in the game in your eyes?
I mean, can't really stop him. You know, he can do everything from pass to shoot to drive, mismatches. I mean, we saw last year in the playoffs they tried to throw everything at him, and he just kept producing. So
You worked pretty long over there. Any added focus or emphasis or anything you're trying to work on in particular?
no, just everything. You know, we had a day off yesterday. You know, so just trying to get reps in.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.